Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Santa's Hot Rod Garage. We have been working hard on some fenders. This is my second one right here, and here is the first one. I've got it just almost completely ready for primer. There's a few more places I want to hit, but I want to go get some Scotch-Brite that you put on the drill to get down into some places where it's just really hard to get to. This one here, it's looking pretty good. I have got a whopping jigger up here at the front, and we got one right here. And then we have a previous one here, which I'm going to sand all the way out and refill if I need to. But this is not what today's video is about. Got Brian over here on the wire brush cleaning up some bolts. We have got the axles back in the rear end. We are waiting for a wear sleeve for the front yoke. It was leaking, and we got a new seal for it. Still, to me, feels a little bit loose. So we ordered a wear seal from Quick Performance. Should be here sometime soon, and we will get that put together. But as soon as we get this thing together, Brian's getting ready to put the rear cover on. Now we're going to put an old cover on because we're going to clean this thing up, reprime it again, and get some little places that just didn't look pretty cleaned up, like this right here. We're going to get that done, little nick right there. Just going to make this thing look as pretty as it can be. He's over there using all that expensive gas that Randy gave me. He's ignoring us as usual. Yeah. But once we get that rear end ready, we're going to set our front axle back on the frame here, get it flipped over on jack stands, and we'll get that rear axle underneath and put wheels on it, put the spindles together, and we will have a rolling chassis for the T-bucket. Now, after we get the rolling chassis done, we have got to get in here and we've got to get a radiator for it, so you know exactly how much room we have between it and the engine. And then we can move that engine back as far as we can. We can set the tub on, get it channeled, set down on the frame, and figure out all of our mounting tabs for that. So things are going to start coming together real quick on this, and I am excited. But our goal right now is to get a rolling chassis in this video. Let's see what we can do. Well, we've got a gremlin in the shop. I really honestly believe we have gremlins. Either that or the spirit of my dad is giving me a hard time. And the way he was a jokester, I could see him doing it too, couldn't you?
Have you seen a 6'6" gremlin? I can show you one.
6'5", he's talking about me. But anyways, you can see we got the front end back underneath it. We got the rear end back underneath it. We're going to throw some tires on it, see how it looks. Rear end is all put back together. And once we get everything lined up, we can start working on getting an engine and transmission in here. So hopefully we can find the bolts to the shocks, the nuts to some of these. We got a nut missing there. And we had it all in one spot, and when we open it, half of it's gone. Have no clue what happened. But anyways, that's life around my shop. So we're going to get some wheels on this and hopefully get a front spindles on so we can get the front wheels rolling. And by golly, we'll have a rolling chassis. All right, everybody. We're about to start putting the front end together. But I want you to look at this back end. We ran over to O'Reilly's and got us some lug nuts. Nothing is tightened up. Just got the nuts on things. Some of them don't even have nuts. But all we're shooting for is a rolling chassis. We're going to be trading out all these grade 3 bolts for grade 8. Yep, right where Brian's pointing. Yeah, I got you. Oh, yes. He's got red bushings to go in there too. So once we get that black frame with the red bushings, that ought to look good. But we're going to see if we can get these, what you looking for? The Freall? You're using it right there in front of us.
Yeah, here.
Okay. Our gremlin hit it on you again.
I don't want to go there.
We're going to start, we're going to have to name this gremlin. I don't know who it is, but we're going to have to find it. But we're going to see what we can do about getting the front tires on, and so we can have a rolling chassis before the end of the day. And well, there you go. We have a rolling chassis. And if you don't believe it, watch this. It moves. You have no idea how tickled I am to get to this position, because now, as soon as Brian gets us a radiator, we can get engine mounts, transmission mount, tub mounts, bed mount, all of that welded onto the frame. And after that, we can disassemble and start painting. And this is going to be one nice looking roadster. Yes, we only got partial lug nuts in it now because we're not going on the road. I don't know, Brian, I kind of like that QP down in the middle of that. That looks pretty neat.
Like that what?
That QP on the end of your axles.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Brian, are you tickled?
I'm more than tickled.
We had a heck day today, but
Today's not been a great day, but it is a great day.
well, you know, all the things about a bad day, when it turns out and you meet a goal, it's a great day. back when I was doing the Renaissance fairs and we go to the festivals, if we had any breakdowns or problems on the way to the festival, I say, well, we're getting our trouble out of our way so we can have a good festival. And that's what we did. But these are not the tires Brian's going to use. He has got some, what brand did you get, Mickey Thompson?
Yeah, MTs.
Okay, Mickey Thompson, and they're directionals.
They're not quite as wide, I don't think.
I think they're as wide, but they're not quite as tall, are they?
No, they're 28ers, I believe.
Okay.
These are, although I do like these, but they're not really good for the street. Yeah, it is 28.
28? Okay. And they should be 10 and a half wide?
These tires are 14s. These tires are wider than what mine will be.
Okay, okay.
But the rims are supposed to be the right size.
Right. They're just 15 by 10 rims, ain't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we measured them.
All right.
That's why these kind of
Bulge out a little bit.
Yeah.
But they look good. But anyway, we're going to end off this video right here. Thank y'all very much for tagging along, and I'm sorry about all the time lapse, but there's a lot of figuring out and finding parts and running to Paul's Valley for parts. it was a day, but in all, it worked out great. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Remember, I've got memberships open, $1.99 a month. You get first access to videos. Sometimes it's only 12 hours. I try to make it at least 2 days early access. This one here should definitely be 2 days. And I thank everybody who has joined. Should be a list at the end of the video if you want to check it out. Merch store, I'm definitely going to try and get my new logos up at the end of this week. And please, like always, hit that subscribe and share. All it does is make this channel go better. But I do appreciate everyone. We'll see you next time on Santa's Hot Rod Garage.